Two people, if you don't have in the top six, please send me what you're smoking. Okay, the 2025 Arnold Classic will be here before we know it. Top six in a lineup. This is not a top six in order I think they're going to place. These are the six that I think will be in the top six. Let me make a couple of mentions before we go there. Brandon Curry. No, I don't think he's going to be in top six, and I wish I could say that he would be. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll ever see a package better than we saw at the last Olympia. I'm not saying that's his best package. I'm saying he's not going to, I don't see him improving from there. I think Brandon is at a point where the best he can probably do is hold on to what he has, stay where he is, and I don't think there's going to be improvements. And this is going to be a very strong lineup. And unfortunately for Brandon, I don't think he will make the top six. Sean De La Rosa, someone I'd like to see in the top six. Everybody likes Sean De La Rosa. Nothing bad to say about him. He was away for a couple of years, came back, and since he's been back, he's been presenting his best packages to date. But I don't think he's going to be enough for the top six. He's very complete. He's not missing anything. There's nothing special about his physique either. That's not a knock on him. I mean, everything just fits together just right. There's no standout body parts. And once again, it's a very, very strong lineup. I just don't think he'll be able to bring what it'll take to make the top six. Now, Justin Rodriguez, he's someone that could be in that top six. He could be a force in there. It wasn't that long ago we saw a very impressive Justin Rodriguez on the stage. If we can see the Justin Rodriguez that I'm talking about, that's top six without a doubt, but I don't think it's happening. Final note I'm going to make, and I made a video about him, definitely a wild card, dark horse, whatever you want to call it, Carlos Thomas Jr. Yeah, I know he hasn't proven himself as a pro yet. Look at him physique wise. He has crazy proportions. As far as muscle groups, his back could definitely use some work, and it's not that it's all that bad. But beyond that, he has crazy proportions, wide shoulders, flaring, sweeping quads, and a really narrow waist. He has health issues I talked about in the previous video, colitis, which most certainly can affect conditioning on stage if he's dealing with it during his prep. And I'll say this: if the health issues don't come in play, if Carlos Thomas Jr., with the physique he has, if he can bring in conditioning, he will for surely be in the top six. But it's totally up in the air. Like I said, he has health issues that he's dealing with, colitis, and it could play a major factor in what he brings to the stage. Top 6 in that lineup. 2 people, if you don't have in the top 6, please send me what you're smoking. Samson Dauda, Derek Lunsford. Derek Lunsford just lost the title to Samson Dauda. If you don't think either one of them are going to be in the top 6, like I said, send me what you're smoking. We should be in the top 6, but some people might jump on me for saying this, but it's not a guarantee. But all likelihood is going to be in the top 6. We'll see Andrew Jack. Once again, he got a lot of great gifts in his favor, but we're seeing his flaws also. To be at the very top of the food chain, to be at the very top of the Olympia food chain, he's going to need to make improvements, but more than likely, he's going to have enough of what it takes to be in this top 6, as competitive as it is. Sean Clarida. Some people might not have him in the top 6, considering how he's won a open show. He's presented, I think he did 3 open shows. He's presented very competitive packages in all 3 of those shows. Like I said, he won 1 of them. This is going to be the strongest lineup as far as open competitors he ever stood next to. But my gut feeling says that he will bring in a package that will be in that top 6. I think I'm sorry, let me correct myself. I think he might have done 4 open shows. He did the Arnold Classic, and he placed right behind Big Ramy, and some people question whether Big Ramy should have beaten him. William Bonac. I wasn't sure about him about a year ago, and I've always been a William Bonac fan. I thought he had already seen his best days. We saw some decline in him. We saw him start to lose some in his legs, and generally at his age, especially, start to lose the legs, they don't come back. He is rejuvenated. Not quite where he was when he was at his absolute best, but he's made a comeback. He's revamped, and he's made improvements in his last few shows. Just looking at some update pics of him, William Bonac, I think some people might have him counted out. I think he's going to surprise some people, and we will see him in the top 6. The last person, and I'm not saying he's going to be number 6, the last person I think will be in our top 6 is Akim Williams. Akim Williams will be one of the biggest guys on that stage. Maybe Samson and Andrew Jack bigger, but beyond that, Akim is a big man. His weakness, musculature-wise, has always been his back, his high lats. But that being said, other than the back double biceps, it doesn't really become a big issue with Akim. I said before in a previous video, he's so wide across the top, his shoulders and his upper lats flare out so much, and he has such a narrow waist, and he has wide, sweeping, flaring quads. It helps negate those high lats quite a bit from the front shots, front lat spread and front double biceps. And when he does the rear lat spread, the high lats really aren't an issue. His weakness is that back double biceps. From the side, he can potentially beat everyone up there in the side shots. Most muscular, uh, he's very strong in, and he also has had a problem with conditioning in the past, but his last few shows, and he's been working with Cristino, his last few shows, he's been showing better conditioning than he's ever done, that he's ever shown before in his career. And I think we're going to see conditioning on that level, if not better, and he will be in the top 6. Once again, who I think is going to be in the top 6 in no particular order: Akim Williams, Sean Clarida, Andrew Jack, Derek Lunsford, William Bonac, Samson Dauda. Okay, if you agree, disagree with anything I've said, please let me know in the comment section. This is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.